Hi everyone, today we're going to be making gesture drawings, actually yoga gesture drawings. A gesture drawing is a drawing that shows the gesture or the movement of someone. Usually gesture drawings happen really quick because if someone's moving, like maybe they're running or they're shooting a basketball, their movement is going to keep changing. So an artist is going to try and draw it really quickly, the movement that they're showing, kind of the pose that they're showing. For today's gesture drawing, we're going to be drawing someone who's doing yoga. Now you could draw someone in your family if they're doing yoga. You could watch a video, maybe the video that Mrs. Lagrasso and Mrs. Masarcik made. You can draw as they're doing the yoga poses in the video, or you can do what I did and look up a yoga pose online. Now this is just a picture, so this person's not actually moving, so I do have a little bit more time to do my drawing. Normally a gesture drawing happens much quicker because the person is moving and they're only going to hold their pose for maybe 10 seconds to maybe 1 minute in yoga. Alright, when we're doing our gesture drawings, we want to really pay attention to what each part of the body is doing. Since I'm looking at a photo, I can kind of take my time with this a little bit more. But I'm still going to do it pretty quick because that's all I'm trying to do is capture the gesture. I'm not drawing details like a face. I probably won't even add clothes or hair. I'm just trying to show that movement that the body is doing. So I'm going to be using a black marker on white paper. You can use whatever you have for your gesture drawings. Alright, so I'm going to start with the head of my person. And usually, like I said, you're doing it pretty fast, so I usually just go around a few times to try and capture about where that head is. Then I'm going to look at the core, or like the center of the body. For this one, it's almost going down straight, maybe leaning a little bit to the side. So I'm going to draw that like that. Then I'm looking at the arms. Now this pose is a little bit easier to do the arms because they are straight, they're not bent, so I don't have to draw them in two different parts. So I can see they're both leaning out straight away from the body. So I'm going to draw arm, arm. And now I might have made that arm a little too long, but for a gesture drawing, that's okay. We're really just looking at the movement. Now I'm going to look at the legs. I can see the two legs are doing two different things. One is very straight, where the other comes out and then down, so it's bent. So I'm going to draw that bent leg first. So I'm looking at that angle. I'm kind of looking at that one, so it comes out, and then it comes straight down, and I'll add the foot, and the other leg is coming down, and then I can see the foot like that. So again, I don't think I really got the lengths of the legs right. That looks a little short compared to the body, but that's okay. All we're trying to do for this is to get the movement. So this gesture drawing is done. It has to happen pretty quick. If you want to add more to your gesture drawing or decorate it when you're done, you could do that. This might look cool if I put like some rainbow splashes coming out to kind of just show the power of this movement in yoga. But you can also just leave it like this. I'm going to do one more just to show you again with a different pose. This time, let's try this one. You can see that very well. It's hard for you to see the arms, but her arms are going up like this. Alright, so same as before, I'm starting with the head. We'll draw about where that head goes. Looking at the body, this one's pretty easy. The body comes down straight, so I can see, okay, here's the body. Then I've got one leg that also comes down straight. The other leg I see comes out and then straight back in like this, a little bit longer. And then the arms, while they are straight, I can still see a little bit of where it comes out and bends. It's hard to get your arm exactly straight while still having it over your head. So I'm going to show that it comes out and then bends a little, comes out and then bends a little. All right, Now you might think these drawings look a little bit like stick people or unfinished, and that's usually because they are unfinished. Sometimes if an artist was going to be doing a painting or a full finished drawing of someone doing a movement, they might start with this gesture drawing, and then they might use this sketch or gesture drawing that they made and look at it on their final one to recreate it in a little bit more time. But they might have done it quickly because this person might have been quickly going through these poses and they had to just capture it really fast. So if you want to take it to another step and add, make another drawing using your first gesture drawing with more detail, like maybe this time you give the person a face and clothes and a background, you could, but all I'm really looking for is for you to practice a few different gesture drawings today.